host Gerald here, aka JFro90, coming at you with another reaction, another Janet Jackson reaction. Even though it's a little similar to what I did, I went live for the Essence Fest. The funny thing is, I realized I made a mistake. I went live on private, so the version that's up is just me by myself. There's no audience, but that's okay because it was a thing of I just wanted to capture me first time reacting to Janet Jackson live in New Orleans. And so this is actually going to be a rewatching for me of just my favorite segment. This caught me so off guard when it was happening live. This is a segment of the show, the slowdown section, and like I was just explaining to my friends, and like I was just explaining to some friends, her ballad sections of her shows now have been some of my favorites in the last 10 years, really. Just where she's just so intimate with it, and she just so, when you're in that audience, and I've been in that audience in the last 10 years, I've been in that audience like a good 6 times, I think, 5, 6 times. You feel she has a way of holding you, with her sensibilities, with her style. She has this way of making it feel like, even though the room is full of people and an entire band and stage, and it's just you and her, and I love that. And one important reason why I chose this too is because she slips in to this medley the song Lonely. The song Lonely from Rhythm Nation. It's a very big part of why she's my #1 favorite artist, because I needed that song as a preteen, as a teenager. I won't get into it deeply, but when you're a kid who feels very alone, who feels like no one knows them, no one understands them, very few people even probably likes them, but even then, it's like you're just getting a surface level, this and that. A song like Lonely, it does a lot. It does a whole lot. And she's never given that song that much attention, ever, you know? But this is literally the very first time in her, now her music career has officially turned 40, and this is the very first time she's ever on a stage given that song some shine. And she only does a little bit of it, but God, in the midst of going live for it, my mind was blown. My mind was blown, so this had to be done. I already knew this was coming. So anyway, let's get to the video. But before we do, need you guys to go ahead and subscribe, ring that bell for notification. Let's go for my channel in terms of subscribers. It's 10,000. We can get there, but I'm gonna need your help to do it. And so now, without further ado, this is the ballad portion of Janet's set at the Essence Festival just last week.
Are you guys having a good time? Are you having a good time? I'm gonna slow it down for just a second. Catch my breath. I think the next group of songs you definitely will remember. You'll know. Let's go, Daniel.
Funny How Time Flies has always been one of my favorite songs on Control, and it's one of those things, it's another song where it's like, I never thought I'd ever see her do live, and she's been performing it live ever since the Rock With You tour, and just, it touches me every single time, because it's these songs where this wasn't a, like, single, you know, and it just, I love, when she sings songs like that, and like Lonely, it's like, acknowledging fans like me who know these album tracks and studies down these album tracks. So let's get to It's Funny How Time Flies.
Sing it to me, come on. by. Just when it seemed the fun began. Ooh. There's something I think that you should know. It's not that I shouldn't really love you. Let's take it slow. When we get to know each other, and we're both feeling much stronger. Let's try to talk it over as we do along this. Before it's too late, say our love will be great, say before we go too far.
Oh, here it comes.
But into my eyes. I can feel your hand moving up my thighs, skirt around my waist, wanna kiss my face. I can feel your lips. I don't wanna stop just because people walking by watch your eyes. I don't give a damn what may be. I want you now. I don't wanna stop just because it feels so good inside of my love. I'm not gonna stop, no, no. I want you, all I wanna see. Anytime you can get it, you can get it. To the place I don't care.
Oh, what a justice, put it in the song, alright.
You can get it, you can get it. To the place I don't care. No, no, no.
Man, I love watching her on the stage. She still got it, and like I say, she still got it with the dancing, but she still got it with the ballads too, and with man, I just loved it. And for me, I love that right now because of how good she did at Essence. Like everyone's really appreciating that. Like, no, she still got it, and she never lost it. She never lost it. She's killing it. And just her energy was next level that night. My goodness. Waiting with the world on that next Janet album. And it's what we gonna do. It's what we gonna do. Got no choice but to do it. But in the meantime, I enjoy so much of her music already. So it's like, yeah, at least we got a bunch of great albums and songs to wait with. So that's all right. And it's a 40-year career. Happy anniversary. Janet's first album was released in '82. Her first single was released from the time of filming this video like 2 days ago, so 40 years ago, so it's pretty amazing career that she's had. And I want to know from you guys, what's your favorite song that she performed at Essence, if you already saw it, or if you wonder, like, what was your favorite part of her, like, Essence show? For me, it's this, and there's other parts I love too. There's one other really special part that I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna do another special reaction video for, but this was my favorite medley and mix in time for there. But there's another favorite song moment that's later on in the show that I really, really love. So I'm curious to hear your answers. I really enjoyed it. And shout out to Hulu for actually streaming the whole Essence Festival in general, but then giving us the entire Janet show. Like, thank you so much, Hulu, for that. I really, if you saw my live, I really enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed that full thing. I hope you guys did too, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to follow me on social media, that's in the description below. If you would like to donate or tip to myself and the channel and all that, that's also in the description below. Or if you see the heart thing, Janet loves to do the heart thing, then that's below too, and you can tip with that. You can also use that to sponsor a request. If you want to sponsor me reacting to, like, One More Chance, or like a live performance from the Rhythm Nation tour or something like that, let me know, and I got you. You can also do the same if you join my Patreon. You're going to have early access to videos like these, Patreon-only videos like these, which means the stuff that YouTube takes down, like my precious Anytime Any Place video that Janet did on SNL. YouTube removed it. It was doing great. But anyway, shout out to my patrons. And just, I appreciate every single one of you who press play on this video. It means a lot. And above everything else, please take care of yourself and each other.
I can feel with everything that I want. My sweet love, ride with me, bang. If you can feel pain, never gonna be that I want it.